Hey friends, we are so thankful for you guys and your partnership in our ministry at NC State. We have a lot of things to update you guys about, so I'll start. The first thing that this happened a couple months ago, but it was what we had mentioned in our summer update. It was Fresh 10, and so this was, like we said, the first 10 days of school. We do an event. Some were really big, some were really small, but we do an event every single day to get both believers and non-believers connected to our ministry. And it honestly was amazing. A lot of the events we did were either like we had a massive volleyball tournament that people were able to both play in and just have cool gospel conversations on the side, or we did coffee carts where we just handed out free coffee and tried to start conversation with people on campus that way. And yeah, I think our team and our students just got to share the gospel a lot and got to have really meaningful connections with people that are still involved in our ministry, which is really cool. And yeah, we are still seeing the fruit of that now in late October. And so that was how our year started.
True. And then we went to Black Mountain Weekend, and that was a chance for us to take those relationships that we've developed over Fresh 10 and students developed with believers and non-believers and go to the mountains for a weekend for a retreat. We don't try to trap people into a church camp weekend, but we are very honest with it and say we will talk about Jesus, and we also give them a lot of free time to develop deeper friendships with the people they're bringing. And we actually got to see over 600 college students from across the campuses in the Triangle came out to this, and we talked through how Jesus meets us where we're at over those sessions. And yeah, we honestly didn't have a metric to track how many people accepted Christ or decided to start taking their faith seriously, but we're kind of seeing those things work out throughout the school year. And so after Black Mountain Weekend, we our life started to look a lot more normal. That was our Go Hard ministry season, and so we get to participate in things now. How do you take this person who just professed faith over Black Mountain Weekend or Fresh 10? How do you teach them to follow Jesus on a day-to-day basis on a college campus? How do you teach them to read the Bible every day? How do you teach them to begin to talk about the gospel with their friends? And we've gotten to, that's been really fun. So things like that throughout the week. And also we wanted to keep that evangelistic zeal. And so we are still trying to regularly share the gospel on campus. As a staff team at NC State, I think we've gotten to share the gospel over 100 times over these, 2-3 months. And then we've also got to see 12 people accept Christ for the first time. Wow, it's crazy. So we really do believe that that is started on a foundation of prayer, where that you guys are really laboring on our behalfs, and God is moving. We can say that with full confidence. Yeah, the other thing that we're getting to participate in is getting to walk with students and say hey, what does it look like to not just say this is what I'm gonna do with my life or this is what I'm gonna do with my summer, but to have just open hands and say God, my time is yours, my talents are yours. Where do you want me to go this summer? Where do you want me to go with my life? And so we're getting to walk with friends through that now as they consider things like going overseas, church planning, doing city project, or even just working a normal job and getting to share the gospel with their coworkers. So that's kind of our regular rhythms, but Julia has an awesome story from one of her encounters on campus.
True. I feel like the spirit is just in our video right now. So yeah, it was really cool. Me and this girl that's a sophomore, we were doing BGS and just going around campus and trying to share the gospel with people. And we ended up sitting down with one of her friends from class, and this girl just asked us questions for probably 2 hours about why we are satisfied in God and why we got to share the gospel with her multiple times in this conversation. And she was astounded at how easy it was to accept the gospel into your heart. And she knows, she's I know that this means that there are things you do to follow God, but she was just, amazed at the news of like the simplicity of the gospel. And she decided to follow Jesus right there after we were sitting with her for a couple hours. And she has come to church now, and the girl has followed up with her and taught her how to read the Bible. She's teaching her how to pray. And so, yeah, her name is Anna. And so she is just one specific person that we would love if you guys would continue to pray for, that God would actually nurture this relationship that he's made with her and just continue to grow her into a mature disciple of Jesus. And we will put the rest of the ways that you guys can pray in the description. But we really do love you guys, and we are thankful. And like Danny said, it really is like your prayers and your labor on our behalf that even like allow any of this to happen. And so please reach out to us if there's any ways that we could specifically pray. But yes, we love you guys, and we're thankful.